Hey everyone, today I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to install n8n on your laptop, self-hosted for free. It's gonna be a simple video, and it's for beginners like myself that is too overwhelmed with the information overload when you're just starting out. So when you first start out in your automation journey, you want to follow this tutorial and you want to do self-hosted, which pretty much just means you're running n8n on your local laptop. The reason we want to do this is it's free and we don't need cloud hosting at the moment, because what the only difference is cloud hosting allows your automations to run 24/7, and that is what we require when we do it for businesses, obviously. Now when we start out and we're just practicing, we just want it to be free so we can play around with it. So what we got to do is first we search up docker.com and we download Docker to our laptop. So you download it based on what laptop you have. Once you open up Docker, you have this comes up, and all you gotta do is go to images. And I've already downloaded it, but pretty much all you gotta do, I'll delete it now so you can see. What you do is you search image to run, you search up n8n, and then pull the one in that has the 100 mil, which will be the first one. So while this is downloading, let me just explain how this runs off your local laptop. So in your files, you create a file, and this is where all your automations will be saved. So later when we go into n8n and you save, it will save like this into your into the file that you've chosen, and this just means that it's just the data pretty much. It's just the same as saving any other document. It will just save the data. And what Docker does is that it allows the n8n that is installed to read this file, and that therefore allows you to access your workflows. So if I create a new folder, just for example, and I just say n8n YouTube. So now as you can see, it's an empty file. So obviously, because I haven't started n8n up, I haven't made any workflows yet, I haven't saved anything, there's nothing in here. So a container is what is in Docker that reads the file on your local laptop. So the container runs the n8n that is downloaded here, and it reads that file to save your workflows in. So to run n8n, all we gotta do is click run and click on optional setting. And now we just create a name for the container, and this can be anything. I'll just do n8n. Host port, we do 5678. The volumes, host path. The easiest and simplest way to understand what this means is pretty much the container here needs to be linked to this, and this is the file that I created before on my local files. So n8n reads the local files and access the data inside it, or the saved workflows inside it. So we click here, we just click n8n YouTube. So that links that to that. Now this container path, we want to do /home/node.n8n. To explain this, the container is linked to the local file through this code, and it's just a code that is always the same, which you always use this code. So that just links this and this together pretty much. Now all we gotta do from now on is click run. So once that happens, you can see that it's starting to run n8n, and it's done. So now you have the version, which is the latest version. And if you look at my channel, I have a video on how to update this, which, because there's lots of updates, and keep your workflows. As you can see now, if we go to containers, you can see that that container I created is running, which is showed by the green. So now it's running, it means that the n8n downloaded is turned on, and it's reading the file that we created before. So if you open up Finder, Documents, and then YouTube, once we save, there will be the saved workflows within this file. And as we keep saving and creating more workflows, it will all be saved in one section. And this is what comes up once we save, which I've done in the previous, when I set it up previously. So now what we do is we can go in our container and we can just search up this code into Google. So we go here, we go here. And when you set up for the first time, you will have to set up your credentials. So I just put what you can set up with whatever. Just random zev 10 and random password. And you're in. So now you can send yourself a free license key to get full paid features forever. Skip that. But yeah, pretty much now you're in, you're able to use all the features of n8n for free. You don't have to pay off the n8n website. That's a scam. Just follow my method. It literally took me 3 minutes. You have it for free. You can use it forever. Watch my other video. You can update n8n when it happens. You can do your workflows. Your workflows will run when your laptop is on. It will stop running when your laptop is off. Get good at n8n, get good at creating the workflows. Once you get good at this and you want to do a business, you will do a self-hosted, not self-hosted, a cloud-hosted n8n. And pretty much is the same thing. You have containers and you have files, but instead of having the file on your laptop, you just have your files as a cloud, just like Apple Cloud. So very simple, guys. You don't need to watch the other videos and listen to all the terms and get overwhelmed with what you need to do to start out and get good at this to make money. Start small, self-hosted, it's free, no cost, easiest way to learn. All your automations is saved on your local laptop as well. So yeah, give me a thumbs up and follow if you enjoyed this tutorial.